everyone. Everyone. So today is the subject is the nursing management is related to that. One of the topic is the medical legal aspect issues of emergency department. So medical legal aspect issues of emergency departments. So it is the one of the disaster management topic. So let me continue regarding the medico legal aspect or issues of the emergency department. Emergency department के अंदर जो कुछ medico legal aspect होते हैं, issues होते हैं, जो there are different types of issues are present in the emergency department. So here is the table is formed. Here is the number one, that is a concept and description, and in the concept that is the negligence. There are description the basic problem commonly observed in the medical legal aspect, and is the negligence including. So negligence including, there are some of the basic problems are in the observe in the medical legal aspect. जो medical legal aspect जो होते हैं उनके अंदर हम कुछ बेसिक प्रॉब्लम होती है उनको ऑब्जर्व करते हैं जो एक नेग्लिजेंस के रूप में मानी जाती हैं, जैसे कि ब्रेकिंग ऑफ रूल्स, हम किसी भी रूल्स को ब्रेक कर देते हैं, वायोलेटिंग कोड ऑफ देयर कंडक्ट टुवर्ड द पेशेंट केयर, व्हेन वी आर गिविंग द पेशेंट केयर, and during that we are having the violating code of their conduct and ignoring patient call and request. When any patient is calling and requesting for any needs or any requirement, we are ignoring the patient and not following the routines, any routines of the daily living of the patient, and ward routine we are not following properly, we are not in the proper discipline. So abusing patient and causing physical and psychological harm, we are abusing the patient harm and causing the physical which may cause is the physical and psychological harm of the patient. So this is a negligence means we have to negligence, we are neglecting the patient in the following aspect of the things, any problem which can be comes in the medical legal aspect. So here is the second one is a consent to treatment. In the consent to treatment, there are getting informed consent signed after the informing detail of invasive procedure and its purpose is an important issue. When we are doing any procedure or any type of any a surgery or any type of things we are doing, before that, before doing anything, we have to take consent from the patient and their relative. So this is one of the main important issue here. So patient will left anxious without knowing pros and cons of the procedure that is done to the patient. So when we are taking any type of consent from the patient, if we are doing any mistake in the procedure or any something, we are become anxious, the patient is become anxious. So we should be aware the patient should not have anything, and it should be he should know every each and every aspect of procedures related to the procedure, and what will be the complication, and it may happen something during the procedure and after the procedure, and we will aware the patient regarding this. So this is a consent to the treatment. And next is an intoxicated patient. Intoxicated patient who is brought in the intoxicated or unconscious state will have the diminished capacity to give the consent about the treatment, and that has to be performed on the patient. When we are doing any procedure, when we are doing any surgery, and when the patient is become unconscious, and when the patient is having any treatment regarding the treatment, so we should take and consent regarding the patient. And when the patient is become intoxicated, it should be patient who is brought in the intoxicated or unconscious state will have the diminished capacity to give the consent about the treatment and has to be perform on the patient. So therefore, it is immediate duty of in charge to get consent signed either from the patient of if unconscious or from nearest relative or the family member to initiate treatment and save the life of the patient. When the patient is coming in the emergency condition, if the patient is becoming the condition of unconscious state or intoxicated, and the patient is unable to give the consent, so we have to take the consent from the relative so that we will be continue for the treatment, and so that we can save the life of the patient during the treatment. So this is an intoxicated patient. So next, move on the here. Uh, So here is the fourth one is the prisoners. So prisoners who are ill and are brought to the emergency department for the treatment need special informed consent signed from their relative, respective authorities, since these prisoners also have the full right to get treatment. So prisoner, when the prisoner is coming to the hospital because of illness, and he should have the treatment. So we should provide the informed consent, duly respected authorities, and the prisoner also with a full right to be get the treatment. So this is a prisoner. When the patient is become prisoner and he's coming for the treatment in the hospital or any emergency department, he should have the right to get the treatment, and the respective authority should give the signed consent. So here is the medical records. In the medical records, all the medical records of the patients. So in the medical records, all medical records of the patient are entered in the soft copy stored in the computer with the passport protection and also copied in the CD. So any medical records which are related to the patient, and we should have the separate copy, soft copy that should be stored in the computer, and the passport should be protected, and hard copies of the original patient files are stored safely in the record room and kept safely from the fire hazard and insect attack. Any hard copies of the original patient file and that should be stored keep safely in the record room and kept safely from the fire hazard and the insect attack. All these details cannot be accessed by all and kept confidentially under lock. So next is the reporting to the authority. Any unusual cases like medical legal incidents such as rape, accidents, assault, poisoning, child and female abuse should be reported to the respective authorities once the victim arrive in the casualty within 24 hours. So any unusual cases like medical in legal incident, just like rape cases, accidental cases, assault, poisoning cases, child and female abuser, so they should be reported respective authorities and the victim arrive in the casualty within 24 hours. So informed consent is obtained from the person who admit the patient or from the respective police official involved in the medical legal cases. And the any authority which has to take the patient in the terms of medical legal cases, in terms of they are admitting the patient in the different department, so the authority should take the informed consent from their respective authority. Then collection of the blood for blood alcohol label. This cannot be collected forcibly without consent of the arrested driver unless so ordered by the court. So collection of the blood for the alcohol level, this cannot be collected forcibly without consent of the arrested driver. Means arrested driver means that is without the driver consent we cannot collect the blood from the patient unless so that orders by the we should take the order from the court before that we cannot achieve the blood. Abandonment. Abandonment means ending relationship or contact with the patient by the doctor who was treating the patient by doctor who was treating the patient. It means then ending the relationship or contact with the patient by the doctor who was treating the patient by doctor who was treating the patient, and terminating contact without informing concerned patient, and not giving chance even to get alternative services from other doctor. So that is a, we are not involving any other doctors when the patient is taking from one doctor for the treatment. So it should be informing concerned patient and not giving the chance for alternative services from other doctor. So next we move on the disaster management. In the disaster management, disaster is a natural damage occurring to the people in the community and environment, causing complication and altering their normal life. So the disaster means that is a natural damage when the natural damage is occurring in the people in the community or in the environment, so that there may be so many complication, and again this cause is always affecting the normal life of the human being. So it is a destructive event occurring in the geographical area where there is an immediate need to rescue the pupil and require adequate immediate resources to enhance survival rate of pupil rescue from the disaster. So, any destructive event occurring in the geographical area where the immediate need should be provided to the people, so that we can rescue the people from that particular situation, so that the immediate resources can be provided, so the survival rate of the people rescue from the disaster is become more. So any kind of disaster that occur in the community cannot be handled alone. If any happening is occurring in the particular community, it should not be handled alone. So therefore, combined team force is required. We have to take the help from other team member also. So in that particular condition, such as the people drawn from the civil defense, fire rescuer, government, non-government official, and voluntary organization to handle the emergency situation effectively. So this is one of the disaster management. So next is the definition of the hazard disaster. So hazard and disaster are the same. So there are some of the definitions that is given here. Hazard is an unusual drastic event that can be natural or can be caused by the human and affect the survival of the human life. So hazard means that is a drastic event, unusual drastic event. It can be natural, it may be caused by the human, and mainly it is affecting the human life survival. So this is known as hazard. Disaster means it is a destructive event that causes loss of the human life, affecting the health of the humans and causing financial loss. Disaster may be destructive event also. There are some of the causes the loss of human life, and which may be affecting the human's health, and which may causes the financial loss. This is known as disaster. Disaster is a disturbance in the normal ecology. Ecology is one of the part of the this is the environmental condition where the any normal ecology is disturbing, that cannot be replaced immediately to the original condition, and disaster may develop. So disaster is man-made or naturally occurring destructive event that need multiple assistance from the several agencies. So this is disaster is a one of the condition which is made by the man, and it is also one of the natural occurring condition, and the in that condition the human being and some of the several agencies, they are providing the multiple assistance in that particular condition. So the occurrence of the disaster in an area affects total equilibrium of the nearby hospital, and that cannot be deliver care and cannot bear the threshold of the services needed to the equalize or treat the entire population affected by the disaster. So when the disaster is occurring, mainly this area is affected, and total equilibrium of the nearby hospital where the facility is limited and that cannot be provided in that particular condition. So there may be one of the threshold condition may be developing. So and because of disaster, the whole population will be entire will be treated and affected by the such type of hospitals. सो डिजास्टर इज हम डिजास्टर का मतलब यहाँ पर बात कर सकते हैं कि जहाँ पर हॉस्पिटल एक छोटा हॉस्पिटल है जहाँ पर लिमिटेड एक्सेस है और उस कंडीशन में डिजास्टर की कंडीशन आ जाती है तो मल्टीपल केसेस बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाते हैं। तो मल्टीपल केसेस को उनको एक साथ हैंडल करने में इस छोटे हॉस्पिटलों को बड़ी डिफिकल्टी होती है, नियर बाई हॉस्पिटल को बड़ी डिफिकल्टी होती है। सो दैट इससे पूरी एंटायर पॉपुलेशन अफेक्ट होती है उस डिजास्टर के द्वारा। सो डिजास्टर इज एन अनएक्सपेक्टेड डिस्ट्रक्टिव इवेंट दैट ऑकर इन द शॉर्ट पीरियड ऑफ टाइम। अनएक्सपेक्टेड डिस्ट्रक्टिव इवेंट होता है जो शॉर्टर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम के लिए occur होता है, which create a bitter experience among the survivor, and the survivor who would have lost their family, become handicapped, lost their belonging, or ended up with the any diseases condition. So they are during their disaster, they are getting some of the conditions. Survivor cannot be fulfill their desire, and they are mainly they are losing the family, and they are become handicapped and belongings they are also losing, end up with the disease condition when they will die, or because of their life will not be saved up to the labor. So that way the disaster may be occurring. So disaster is defined as man-made act destruction that result in the loss of human life. So disaster means it is a man-made act which can be restricted the loss of the human life. So where the material loss is followed by the injury, physical injury or other effects. So this is the some of the definition is given in the hazard disaster. So we here we are studied about the some of the like legal issues related to the emergency condition, and there are the disaster, emergency disaster. So let me continue in the next part, types of the hazards or disasters.